Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps, and I'm joined with none other than the Trailblazer herself, Claressa Shields. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
You good? We're here in Las Vegas, obviously, for Pacquiao versus Broner. So before we get on to you, I'd love to ask you what your thoughts are on this fight.
You know, everybody's rolling with Pacquiao. I feel like Broner has a lot to prove in that this fight is a 50-50 toss-up, and I'm going to edge it to Broner because he wants to win. He wants to prove everybody wrong. He wants to be on that level of Floyd Mayweather, so I feel like he'll go out there and do everything he's supposed to do. Like, Pacquiao is not unbeatable. I feel like Pacquiao has a one-fight style, and that's to throw punches from every angle and move around and just kind of outwork you. I feel like Adrien Broner knows he needs to use a jab, go to the body, and mess up Pacquiao's rhythm, and he can win a fight.
You know, Pacquiao's game plan, he told me, is to go in the way that he did against, or the way that Porter did, Garcia did, and Maidana did against Broner, which is aggressive and come forward and basically just smother him. How does Broner avoid that? Because it seems like it's the same sort of thing with the same 3 fights that he's lost.
Jab to the body, jab to the head of Pacquiao. He's bigger than Pacquiao. You got to remember, just because I both fight 147 don't mean that Pacquiao is the bigger man. You're the bigger man. Act like it. You know, use your jab to the body, jab to the head. Sometimes you need to back somebody off. You throw the right hand. And more if he got to take some of that steam out of Pacquiao. Pacquiao's going to be charged up. Go to his body early. And I feel like if he do that, he can win. But Pacquiao's definitely is going to be, that's the easy game plan for him. He does that already. He's going to throw his punches and be aggressive and just work the angles. And he's going to throw punches in places you never thought that punch can come from.
Right.
So I look forward to seeing it.
What do you make of Manny Pacquiao still fighting at the age of 40?
Legend. It's a legend. I think that
dangerous though.
It's dangerous, but I really feel like I always feel like the age thing was a mental thing. I fought against a woman that was 41, and I got to say she took the most punches that anybody I fought have taken, and I'm just like, why won't she go down? But they really have that I don't want to call them old, but that super grown men strength.
Yeah.
Pacquiao may be super stronger than what Adrien thinks, but I think that Pacquiao has the right attitude. He's very humble. He's a very loving guy, and he loves to fight. So it's going to be hard for any athlete like that to just give up the sport. So he may be saying that he doesn't feel it like anything has changed, but some stuff he's going to feel different in his body, you know, and he's just probably not. If you don't think about it, if you don't dwell on it, it's not a big deal.
Do you know Adrien well?
Somewhat.
Because I'm just asking people who've known him for a long time. They all seem to say the same thing, which is what you see is what you get with him. This isn't for show. He's really, the way that he puts himself out there is exactly how he's always been since he was like this big.
I've been watching the 24/7, and I've seen some of the younger stuff, and I was like, whoa, okay. So that really is him, but. I can tell you this: every time I've seen Adrien Broner, he's the same person. It's never not a time that I've seen him and he act like he didn't know who I was. It was never a time to where I mentioned me seeing him before and he doesn't remember it. Like he's the same person every time you meet him, and I think that people don't give him enough credit because he's not dumb. He's smart. I think that just like most of us, he's bothered. He's bothered inside of here, doesn't really know how to deal with the backlash of people or people doubting him or him wanting to be bigger, but he's not. When people don't realize that's really a determination that's really bothering him, because he probably he watches film and he know how great he is, and he's probably upset because he hasn't got to his full potential yet. Yeah. You know, so that may bother him, and that's why when everybody see him be so mad and going off on everybody, it's because he's already trying to prove that he's trying to be better and trying to get better, but then you're doubting him, so it's really pissing him off.
Yeah, exactly. He seems really hot and bothered this week, and I was like, AB, what is going on right now?
Calm down, but he's in fight mode, but I think some stuff he did was out of line, but still, he's bothered, and he wants to prove to everyone that he is a great fighter. He is legendary. He is close to Floyd status. This is probably the only thing that'll make him be closer to Floyd status, that he beat Manny Pacquiao.
Hey fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else.